Test of hypothesis about the population mean, t-test. First we will do by pen and paper, then by SPSS. The question is, group of 5 patients treated with medicine X. Weight is given. Discuss the suggestion that mean weight of the population is 48 kg at 5% significant level. Discuss the suggestion that mean weight of the population is 48 kg. Test at 5% level of significance or 95% confidence interval. Let the null hypothesis H naught such that mu equals to 48 kg, means population mean equals to 48 kg. Mean weight of the population is 48 kg, which is our null hypothesis. First, draw a table. Let X be a weight of the population, weight of the samples: 42, 39, 48, 60 and 41 kg. Here summation X means sum total of all the terms equals to 230 kg and number of observation equals to 5. First we will calculate mean. Sum total of the terms divided by number of terms equals to 230 divided by 5 comes out to be 46 kg. So sample mean is 46 kg. Now deviation from the mean: 42 minus 46, 39 minus 46, 60 minus 46 and 41 minus 46. The square of this column: x minus x dash square. 4 squared 16, 7 squared 49, 2 squared 4, 14 squared 196 and 5 squared 25. Summation of all these terms equals to 290. Sum total of these squares are 290. Let's calculate standard deviation. S equals to under root summation x minus x dash whole square divided by degree of freedom, means n minus 1. N minus 1 under root 290 divided by 5 minus 1 equals to 4, which is equals to 8.514. 8.514. Now applying t-test, t-stat. The formula is t equals to sample mean minus population mean divided by standard deviation into under root of number of observations, which is equals to 46 minus 48 divided by 8.514 under root 5, approximately equals to minus 0.525. So t value is, calculated value is 0.525 minus 0.525. Now degree of freedom for t-test is number of observations minus 1, means nu equals to n minus 1 equals to 5 minus 1 equals to 4. So degree of freedom nu equals to 4. Now for table value, for nu equals to 4 at 5% level of significance or 95% confidence interval for two-tailed test, table value is 2.776. So table value is critical value is 2.776. which is our table value. And this one is calculated value. Since the calculated value of t is less than the table value, we accept the null hypothesis and therefore conclude that the mean weight in the population is 48 kg. Minus 0.25 is less than 2.776. Calculated value is less than table value. So we accept null hypothesis. Therefore, mean weight in the population is 48 kg. Or population mean weight is 48 kg. So this is our result by pen and paper. Now by SPSS. Variable view is name weight, type numeric, decimals changes to 0, label write it here weight, then missing value is none, alignment is centered, measurement is scale. Now data view, put all these values in question as weight is given 42, 39, 48, 68 and 41 kg. So 5 observations are given. Now for analysis, click analyze, then compare means, one sample t-test, click one sample t-test. So test variable is weight, shift to right hand side, then fix test value which is 48 kg. Mean weight of the population is 48 kg. So click OK. This is our output, SPSS output table. Table number 1, 1 samples, and table number 2. First we will discuss 1 sample stat, table number 1. First one is n equals to 5, which is number of observations as given in the question. Second one is mean. Mean is sum total of the observations divided by n, means 230 divided by 5 equals to 46, as we have done in paper and pen practical example. Then standard deviation. Standard deviation formula is under root summation x minus x dash whole square over n minus 1 over n minus 1. (290 by 4) comes out to be 8.514 or 8.515 approximately. Then next one is standard error mean. Formula is standard deviation divided by under root of sample size, which provides the measure of variability of sample mean. Smaller the standard error mean, the more likely the sample mean close to true population mean. Formula is standard deviation divided by under root of number of observations, which comes out to be approximately 3.808. So this is interpretation of table number 1. This is SPSS output data file or file. Now table number 2, one sample test. First t value is given, same as our pen and paper calculations. T equals to sample mean minus population mean divided by standard deviation into under root of number of observations, which comes out to be approximate equals to value is minus 0.525 by putting all these values from our question. Then degree of freedom again n minus 1, number of observations minus 1 means 5 minus 1 equals to 4. Then significant value for two-tailed test is 0.627. So p-value is 0.627, which is greater than 0.05 at 5% significant level or 95% confidence interval. Therefore, H naught is accepted as our p-value is greater than 0.05. 0.627 is greater than 0.05. Therefore, population mean is, or population weight is, mean weight is 48 kg. Then mean difference. Mean difference is original mean minus population means, mu minus x bar, which is equals to minus 2. Then lower and upper limits are given. 95% confidence interval difference. Our lower limit value is less than equals to population mean is less than equals to upper value. It is range of the values in which unknown population parameter lies. Range of the values in which unknown population parameter lies at 95% confidence interval. Lower value is minus 12.57 and upper value is 8.57, where mu is unknown population parameter. Here range value is known as confidence interval. Upper value minus lower value is width, is called width. Upper limit and lower limit can be calculated by this formula. Mean plus minus t estimations. T estimation is 2, n minus 1, standard deviation over under root of number of observation. So this is formulation by SPSS software. Upper limit and lower limit can be calculated by this formula. So finally, we accept null hypothesis as our p-value is greater than 0.05 at 5% confidence interval in two-tailed test.